OminousFlare has gone live action. As you can tell from the title, this is my first blog ever. So, trolls, try and go easy on me. That means no racist, homosexual, oh you're a yellow Asian jokes and banters. Who am I kidding? This is YouTube, right? Almost everyone's a fag and troll. If not, about 80% of the population anyway. But I guess I could come up with some American jokes to crack with the more sociable viewers when they hand me Asian jokes. Come on, you guys could take a joke too, right? But enough of this interracial bonding. Let's get down to business. Blogs, what are they? What do people do in blogs anyway? Well, the lovely Malaysian lady with the channel she called Community Channel always seems to be talking about everyday interesting occurrences that happen around us. So I guess I could talk about the less boring aspect of my life to prevent you from losing interest in any potential future episodes as of now. For starters, it's 7 AM in the morning, and I haven't got any sleep. In other words, I'm tired, and yet I'm pushing myself to speak as fluently as possible for the sake of this first blog. Because honestly, I'm not a very good speaker. In fact, I need a script to make my dialogues consistent, so that I will know what to say next quickly and smoothly. But even with the script, I tend to forget the lines real quickly, especially with the added nervousness, which equals lots of cuts and NGs. That's why I have this seemingly Ray Williams Johnson imitation cutaways occurring every now and then, so that it will look more professional without me looking away from the camera or me starting every 5 seconds or so. So before you RWJ fans start lashing out at me, I hope you cut me some slack, just this time. But anyway, I'm supposed to print some research notes on my college assignment later on. The assignment is a choice of 3 kinds of videos: a publicity announcement, MMTV, or a 24-hour video record of yourself. Now, we are allowed to choose a theme of our choice, so long as it stays in the boundaries of the aforementioned 3 categories of videos. So I chose to do a publicity announcement video on the movie Apocalypse. Yep, good old OminousFlare is striving his hardest in promoting the prevention of the movie apocalypse to his school. Lots of people are cynical about it, but it's because lots of people are, well, teenage college students, craving for nothing more than breathtaking CGI eye candies like Transformers and G.I. Joe. What? I'm not like that. I was held back 2 years back in secondary school. Or, in American terms, middle school. I'm older, wiser, and definitely a lot more handsome looking. Oh, you're wondering about the change of clothes? This is filmed a little bit later, after I got myself a little sleep. Right now it's 6 in the evening, so you could tell how long this little nap was. I printed my stuff, but it cost me a good 10 Singapore dollars. That's like 8 or 9 bucks in America. Mighty expensive for printing boring research notes. And I'm still paying back my mom for the MacBook. Why? Why am I paying back my mom for stuff she buys for me, you ask? Well, that's another story for another time. Right now, I'm gonna introduce you to a much more interesting stuff than the angers of a teenager. Since young, I've been following this little anime series called Detective Conan. Americans will know the dub as Case Closed. Mystery buffs will find this mighty interesting. Teenage girls will find this romantically endearing, especially with the emotional storyline. But come on, we're dudes, right? We got no use for emotional stories. Because the whole internet perspective is that it's gay for a guy to watch this kind of stuff. Seriously, I only watch this anime for the emotions. It's such a great love story. 2 people separate by the de-aging of one party, and the stronger boy can only watch his chick cry her eyes out while he feels bad for himself. Add that with amazing twists, mind-boggling mysteries, and cool-looking villains, and you get one fantastic show that's just good enough for the 560-each episode it has. It's no Conan Doyle material, but it's one of the only more quality Sherlock imitations that we have nowadays. No, Guy Ritchie's Holmes reeks. While we're on the topic of movies, I was going to do a video review on Percy Jackson, but I found out later that it takes out a lot of time and involves a lot of tedious editing. So instead, I will just drop a little consensus on how I feel about the movie. In a word, cheesy. The dialogues totally say Hollywood summer blockbuster cheese-filled movie, with no emotions and story. You'll find this little RTS game called Age of Mythology much more entertaining, cause this is not the epic Olympus I paid for. Now I know this first episode is pretty plain, but I promise you that there will be more stuff in the next one after this debut. It's just that school is kinda tight on me right now, and I only have so much time to do this kind of blogging stuff. However, just so that you are entertained by at least something, here's a little scene from the aforementioned Age of Mythology. Mission 6, I hope this works. Oh, and since like every one of these blog videos have a theme song or another, I'm still working on mine, and I will hate to just rip off another song and call it my theme song. But this has been my favorite Detective Conan theme song for a long time, so I have to introduce it to you. Until then, flare out.
Escape? We just broke down one of the gates! We should be pressing our attack, not talking of escape!
The Trojans aren't going to wait for that! Surely they will attack again at any moment!
Not if they think we've left. Poseidon is the lord of horses. In Atlantis, a defeated general surrenders his horse when beaten.
A horse, yes. A great wooden horse.
I don't understand. Will it fight?
君と約束し